Hello everybody, welcome back to the channel. My name is Gabriel Camacho, straight from Manhattan, New York, joined by my brother Anthony Nunez. Nunez, or do you prefer Nunez?
I prefer Gonzalez Nunez or Nunez Gonzalez.
Need both of them last names on there.
Let me get a picture.
Huh?
Wait, I don't want to put my whole name up. Well, it's already out there.
I mean,
now they know who I am.
huh?
Now they know who I am.
My last name is Gonzalez. So
Why are you telling them your last name?
it's not like it matters.
It does. They can hack you.
What?
And they can
Who is
commit
they?
identity fraud. The people with malicious intent.
Oh, okay. So the boogeyman.
No.
Your name and address is public knowledge, bro. Anybody can look you up. I mean, we literally used to have phone books with people's full names, phone numbers, and addresses in payphones.
That's crazy.
That information is still available. It's just not in books because books are outdated.
No, they're not.
Yes, the information is still perfectly available for anybody to look up.
Books are not. Oh shoot.
I mean, you know. They're not completely, but their books are becoming more and more like a vintage type of item.
Yeah, true.
I ordered a book today. It's coming tomorrow.
What book is it?
Beyond Order. 12 More Rules for Life by Jordan Peterson.
Oh, you do want to say the 12 rules to life. I'm like, oh.
Yeah, yeah. He said that's probably going to be his last book with that theme. But yeah.
What does he talk about?
I don't know. That's why I got the book.
Yeah. I was like, damn, man, that was
See, that's the only bad part about recording while on the car. The shakiness is real.
Well, they gotta deal with it.
Huh?
They gotta deal with it.
Yeah, it doesn't matter. I mean, it's par for the course, really. It's not even the worst because I have a pretty steady hand, so I hold the cam pretty steady for most of the conversation.
You should be a sniper.
Random.
No, they're the most steadiest hand. What do you mean?
Oh my gosh. Yeah, so you were surprised that gravity still works inside a car? How was that again?
Yeah. Because we are in an enclosed area. I thought gravity was a force outside.
No, gravity is the force. Mm-hmm.
Gravity is the force?
It's in all of us. It surrounds us and lives within us and outside of us. Touches everybody and everything. It's like Santa Claus too. It's everywhere.
That's funny. Why is it light on?
No, I mean, but gravity is just, like it's the force of attraction. Like everything has gravity. It's not like it's not a thing that is outside of things. It's a result of the weight that we all have on the fabric of time-space. So bigger, heavier things have a heavier effect on the fabric of time-space. That translates to bigger, heavier things have more gravity. Yeah.
And
You didn't take like astrophysics in school?
I took regular physics.
I had to take astrophysics my junior year of high school.
What? High school you took astrophysics?
Yeah.
I thought it was like a college class.
It was an advanced placement class, but it wasn't a college class, no.
AP.
Yeah, AP classes. Yeah, so
I didn't know about normal force and gravity, they cancel each other out. I do know that.
What?
Normal force is going up and gravity is going down. They cancel each other out.
Normal force. I've never heard that term ever.
Google it. Oh wait, you can't.
Normal force.
Yeah.
Huh. It's not something I'm familiar with in the astronomical realm.
Yo.
Hey. You wanna go, bro?
I think it was yesterday. Yeah, it was yesterday. Ooh, what are we going? Yesterday, I was racing with some dude with this exact car, but his car was like decked out. and we were racing through traffic on the highway. It was my first time I was going zoom, zoom, zoom. I was like, yo, my heart was beating. I just felt the rush. It felt so good. And then at the time, because I saw some lights in front of us, some police lights. Like, oh, shoot. Don't let me check.
You gotta do one of those like racetrack courses.
Oh, I'd love to.
They'll let you get in one of those Formula cars.
I thought you said rally cars.
No, I'm talking about like NASCAR. Like, you know. I think they'll drive for you because you are going like hundreds of miles per hour, but you still get to experience being in the car, which is pretty cool.
I know, right?
Like, so this is what it feels like to go almost 200 miles per hour. This is amazing.
That was such a good feeling, man. I wish I could experience it again.
I mean, you just gotta just save your money and where one of those Daytona. Go to Daytona. Fucking.
What if there's like a big crash and the car just flies over?
No, you gotta
What the? That's what he did.
What?
That's what the guy that yesterday. Like he was communicating with me. Like let's go. That's what they put his hazards on, and then we pulled up right next to each other, and then we said what's up, and then he just went off. I'm like, all right, let's go.
Oh my gosh! It's because you had the same car.
Oh no! Well, what introduced? I guess what got us connected was I was trying to find the fastest route to because we were in Grand Central Parkway, and we were at that part when the road splits off into two.
Okay.
But by the Queens Museum area, remember the Shea Stadium, Met Stadium.
Mm-hmm.
And then I was trying to find the fastest route to go faster, and also I just see this white car pull up right to my butt. I'm like, oh. Alright, I guess we're going. so then I started going 70, 80, 90, and then we slowed down because there was a lot of traffic in front of us. Mm-hmm. And then he went off ahead. I'm like, okay. And then because I got stuck with traffic, of course. And then once I was closing, I was nearing him. He puts his hazards on. I'm like, wait, I think he's telling me something. And I pull up right next to him. He's like, yo, what's up? He pulls down the window, and then he just said, what's up? Closed his window, and then just went out. I'm like, all right, we're going.
It's like I need a buddy to break the law with. That's what it was. Oh my God.
Like, the road was perfectly laid out. Like there were cars evenly spaced between each other. So we had space to go in and out.
Uh-huh.
Oh my God. I was like, God was there.
Part the cars. That's funny.
You should have been there.
Sometimes, if an opportunity presents itself, you have to just take it. So long as you're not hurting nobody.
That's what driving's all about. Taking advantage of opportunities. It's true. I said it to myself all the time, like, oh, I'm just taking advantage of this opportunity, taking advantage of this opportunity. Every time I cut somebody off,
an opportunity to be a douchebag. Ha! Asshole. Get cut off. You can't catch me because you have a Honda.
I have a Honda too. Like, man, I need to get off this car.
Oh my gosh. That's funny. Why does it look so dark? Oh, we sprung forward an hour.
Yeah.
That's why it looks so freaking dark.
Oh, we went forward. Okay.
Yeah.
Because I saw on the weather app that sunrise is at 8 a.m. I'm like, what? Sunrise at 8 a.m.? I'm like, duh.
Yeah. So we sprung forward. You remember because of the season that it's in.
It's a challenge. It's a challenge.
Okay. You passed me fast. You must want to race. challenge is like in the movies, right? Where first they tailgate you, they high beam you like twice, right? And then they pull up next to you while you're driving, and then they just match your speed. They roll down the window, "What's up?" Right? And then they pull off. That's the challenge. It's not as big as just passing you.
How was it in the Need for Speed games? How you just challenge people?
I mean, that was a game, so you pressed race.
No, remember like you would just challenge people like open world. So like you see someone racing like in a highway, or not racing, like driving in a highway, and there's a way you challenge them on like a traffic race.
I think it was just following them for a little while.
Oh, okay.
If they had like a souped up car, because they made like all the NPC cars like super bland, and then like the racers all had like freaking neon lights and shiny paint and stuff like that, so they were easy to tell apart.
That's Captain Cole.
It's Catherine, sure.
Hello?
What are you
When
doing?
you were doing your taxes, did it ask for our parents' information?
No.
Huh?
No.
Okay, bye.
You did your taxes?
Yeah, we go to a lady. She does it for us.
I did it myself.
Yeah, that's smarter too. That's smart. Keep your money. Cause she charges, she takes a cut. So she takes a cut from the return.
How much did you charge? Or did she charge?
I mean, she does it based on how much you're getting. So I'm not really sure. But it doesn't go like past. There's a limit, So like, I think the most that I don't know the most that she takes, but she takes a couple hundred.
Okay.
What the heck? This guy does not know where he's going. And now he's going. It's funny.
He's a New Yorker.
He's unsure of himself. Yeah, so so.
I only paid $155 for TurboTax. No, $175 for TurboTax, because they do $120 for regular filing and $55 extra was for New York State tax. I'm like, what?
Yeah, because New York does double taxes basically. We pay city and we pay state.
What? Like, oh, you guys make them.
Psych. Man, yeah, that's how it is in New York. You gotta pay a bunch of taxes for no benefits.
Why are we here?
It's not like we see the tax money doing any good.
Why are we here?
That's it. We're going to Montana. Going to North Dakota.
Why are you over there?
Son, a free state.
Why not Texas? It's 100%.
Texas is being overran.
I know.
It's being run by leftists and snow.
You say snow?
It's snow. Just snow.
Oh.
That's crazy. Like, you go live in a southern state, it's like, because I don't want snow, and then you get snow. It's like, so why am I here?
Oh my god. That was so bad.
Yeah.
I was going to say something, but what was I going to say? Oh, I heard somebody compare. Okay. I was watching a TikTok video, because TikTok is the best app.
Okay, sure.
And I followed this guy, and he made
You don't mind giving all your data to China?
Yes.
What? What happened? A guy was doing what?
You gotta say it right, China. You can't say that no more, man. Why is it? Anyways, he used leftists and Stalinism in the same sentence, like comparing the two. What do you think about that? Stalinism. Obviously, he's a comedy, or he's a comedian, so
also Marxism, if I'm not mistaken. If I remember correctly. Marxism is one of the pillars of the modern left, so makes sense.
Just cut somebody off while you said that. I'm sorry.
I mean, that's the thing. Like, there's so many. People think, that BLM and Antifa and all these other people are like practicing new ideas and philosophies and are like, breaking barriers and whatnot. But they're not. They're practicing very old and tested ideas that have been proven to fail in so many different ways and different places and different cultures that you can't blame it on the people implementing those ideas improperly. Because it's like, if so many different types of people from all over the world are practicing this idea, and I'm talking about Marxism specifically. And Marxism is like the base idea for communism and socialism and stuff like that. So you have people practicing these type of philosophies, these type of economic policies and political ideologies since the early 1900s, right? Since the early 1900s, we've had leader after authoritarian leader, dictators, socialists, all these type of people implementing these ideas that come from Marx. Where's that coming from? This guy right here?
Yeah.
Damn, that shit was loud as hell.
That's how you know the car is struggling to go.
What the hell?
Something in that.
That did not sound right. Like, I've heard, like, when somebody revs up and, like, their car is, like, handling it properly. That car was like dying to do that. Like, jeez. And I'm like, you're not even going fast. Like, why are you making that sound? Messed up my whole flow. What the hell? That was so weird.
And he exited right away. He knew something was wrong. He's like,
oops. I gotta fix this shit. I put something where it wasn't supposed to go.
Anyways.
Yeah, so like I was saying, like, you have different cultures, different countries, people that speak different languages, that have implemented these ideas. And we're talking about 20, 30 different countries throughout history that have all tried these Marxist ideas. And not a single one has led its people to prosperity. Not a single one has attained results that we can look at today and say that was a success. At that point you have to think, because what they always say, what the neo-Marxists, democratic socialists like AOC and Bernie and all them say, is that those people weren't doing it right. They weren't practicing socialism right or communism right, Marxism right. They were doing it wrong. That's why their country, that's why their policies failed. It's because they were doing it wrong. But it's like okay, so they did it wrong. So then every single person, every single state, every single country in history that has practiced these ideas, they've all done it wrong. It's like you gotta give people in history a little bit more credit than that. It's like, at some point you have to realize that it's like people in the past weren't stupid. It's like that's a thing that a lot of like people that are alive in the present always think back. They think that people in the past were just moron, fucking cavemen, you know, bashing your head again, you know, with a club type people. It's like, no, people in history were very smart, and they didn't mispractice Marxism. They didn't mispractice socialism or communism. They did exactly what that philosophy tells you to do. You trying to keep up with it?
Yes. I'm gonna hold in my lap.
You know? So my whole point is that so many different people on all types of different levels of intellectualism, social levels, you know, of economic standings and whatnot, have practiced these Marxist ideas, and not one time have those ideas had preferable results to the people that were being practiced on. It's not the people. The people didn't mispractice these ideas. These ideas are meant to cause what they've caused in history. And the entire 20th century, you know, from 1900 to 1999, you can see a bunch of examples of these countries. You know, you can see Venezuela, you can see Cuba, you can see China, Russia. You can see these places that, you know, these ideas kill their people. You know, and that's what these ideas are meant to do. There's too many examples of these ideas doing just that when implemented as social economic policies and political standings, that it's naive for anybody to say that those people practiced it wrong. You know,
I'm sorry for driving fast. I feel like we cut our conversations for sure.
Actually, about the same time. These videos tends to be around 25 minutes long. This one is 22 minutes long. So you only saved those 3 minutes for all your hard work. That's it for the video. Thanks for watching. See you in the next one.
Later.
I look like I'm high. Hey, what's up, man? I'm not high. I don't do drugs at all. I don't drink either.